She smirked at me across our father's coffin. Black lace, red lipstick. She always wore grief like a costume. "Poor you," she whispered, brushing invisible lint off her designer coat. "Still single at 38. I got the man, the money, the mansion." I smiled, not wide, just enough. "Have you met my husband?" I asked. Her smirk faltered. "Your what?" I turned slightly, called him over. He walked with calm, practiced steps, tall, quiet, hands in his coat pockets. Her face drained in real time. The corners of her mouth twitched. Her breath caught. Then she saw his eyes and froze. 1. Backstory. When I thought love meant something. 4 years ago, I was engaged to Thomas Whitmore, the golden boy, family money, Ivy League arrogance. But I loved him like he was mine before the world knew his name. My sister, Elise, toasted our engagement with champagne lips and envy eyes. She said she was happy for me. She lied. We grew up tight, shared secrets, swapped clothes. I covered for her when she crashed Dad's car, when she cheated on her SATs. I even paid her rent once. She repaid me with betrayal. 3. The discovery, how it all fell apart. Thomas started working late, phone on silent, passwords changed. Then one night I saw it, a message, one I wasn't meant to see. Her name, her tone, too familiar. I hate sneaking around, but I love you more. Elise. I stared at the screen, frozen. My heart didn't break, it calcified. I didn't scream, I didn't confront him. I simply left. He called 3 days later, said it just happened, said he was confused. She didn't call at all. 2 months later, they were married. Big wedding, private island, Vogue spread. I sent them nothing but silence. 4. The shift, cold mind, warm smile. Pain taught me patience. I didn't want him back. I wanted her to understand what it felt like to lose something irreplaceable. She thought she took everything, but I still had my name, my mind, and something she never could fake: grit. I rebuilt quietly, cut contact, took up psychology courses, studied manipulation, body language, trust dynamics. Not to heal, to prepare. Then I met Adrian. He wasn't flashy like Thomas. He was quieter, smarter, and utterly devastating when he chose to be. A security consultant, ex-intelligence, understood systems, financial, digital, emotional. I told him everything, not the emotional bits, the strategy. He didn't flinch. He asked, "How far do you want to go?" I said, "Far enough she forgets how to smile." 5. The plan. Slow burn, sharp blade. Adrian got close to Thomas, not directly, through business. 3 shell companies, 1 holding firm. A whisper of a merger deal too good to resist. Thomas bit. Over the next 18 months, we bought out pieces of his empire, quietly, legally, ruthlessly. Elise had no idea. She thought Thomas was just stressed. Then came the leaks, anonymous tips to the press, allegations of insider trading, enough noise to attract regulators. We didn't destroy him, we suffocated him slowly. Credit lines dried, clients disappeared. He thought it was coincidence. It wasn't. Meanwhile, Elise started showing cracks, shopping less, smiling less, suspicion in her voice. Then, we pulled the last thread. Adrian divorced me. On paper, assets transferred, a legal wall between us. He approached Elise as a consultant offering crisis management. She invited him to lunch. He let her chase. 3 months of emotional breadcrumbs. She thought she had seduced my ex-husband, Thought she was winning again. Then came the funeral. Our father died, a quiet man. He'd warned me once, Elise only loves what she can take. I dressed in black, stood by his casket, and waited. 6. The climax, the smile she lost. "Still single at 38, she said. I smiled. "Have you met my husband?" Adrian walked over. Elise froze. She recognized him, not just from their lunches or the hotel suite she thought was a secret, but from before, from everything. All the dots connected in her eyes in seconds. Her lips parted. She didn't speak. She couldn't. "Thomas filed for bankruptcy last week," I said, my voice low. "Oh, and the SEC? They'll be in touch. Your name's on more than one document." Adrian handed her an envelope. "Annulment papers," I said. "From him, not me. You never were his type." Her hands shook. The envelope fluttered to the floor. Adrian turned and walked away. I followed. 7. The resolution. Justice in silence. We didn't look back. There were no screams, no scenes, just the sound of expensive heels stumbling on marble. Elise never apologized. I never expected her to. She married my fiancé, thinking she won. She smiled at my funeral grief, thinking I lost. But I didn't come to mourn a man. I came to bury a past. She'll live with what she did, but more than that, she'll live knowing I saw her, knew her, beat her. Not with rage, with precision, with patience, with a smile.